which, as you have said, was offered to and accepted by Hamas a year or two ago, before the Israelis slaughtered however many they slaughtered. We only know 60,000 dead, but they're finding bodies in the rubble as they start to clean things up today. How much longer do you think this plan will last?
It depends on what Trump's willing to do to hold Benjamin Netanyahu's feet to the fire, and it also depends on, domestic political realities that we may not be cognizant of. How much the erosion of American support for Israel factors into domestic Israeli politics. So, if the situation truly has changed, if we're looking at a new world reality, Netanyahu may have no choice but to let this plan go through. If Trump has seriously embraced the concept of continued Hamas participation in government and Hamas as a police force, thereby justifying the retention of a certain level of armament, and Trump is willing to put his reputation on the line to back that up, there's not much Netanyahu can do. But if Trump is soft on those two, and as he is wont to do, reimagines facts and reimagines history and suddenly says, no, there's only 20 points, and those are the original 20. And if Hamas doesn't abide by these, then Israel's cleared hot. Then we'll go right back to Israel bombing again. But I think this time the thing is the world will come down hard on Israel.
Well, Trump allowed Netanyahu to cross Barghouti's name off the list of Palestinian hostages to be released. He was listed as the first person there.
Yeah, I don't know if that issue's over yet. I mean, meaning Hamas may continue to bring that up. But Trump does have look at the praise he gave to, Miriam Adelson. He's clearly besotted by her and her money and the influence that money brings. So, this isn't a man who has shown a proclivity to, standing up to Benjamin Netanyahu in Israel. But there is a new reality. And again, there are domestic realities in Israel and there's domestic realities here in the United States. We have a midterm election coming up. And you saw how Erdogan turned around because he didn't want to be seen as being, I use the word, but it's true, cuckolded by Israel. Donald Trump has to be careful because you have an election coming up. And if MAGA recognizes this man not as the powerful alpha dog that he claims to be, but simply a cuckold, he's not, the Republicans are, MAGA's not going to do well in this midterm. And that's the end of his second term in office, the end of his legacy. So I think Trump has to be very careful here. And, we can make fun of him all we want, but he is politically astute enough to have been elected president twice. So I think he understands that there are certain political realities that even his ego can't make go away.
Here's a photo of